Promotion almost every press conference. I want to thank everyone for being here today in the press. I want to thank Top Rank for putting together a great event, as well as the partners on this event, obviously the management and the main event, Cameron Duncan, Henry Delgado, and on the undercard, Egis Klimas with Maxime Vlasov, and Zanfer Promotions with Gilberto Ramirez. So a few years ago, and Zapari Promotions, and the lovely Sean Gibbons here. A lot of inside jokes. So it was about 2 years ago, and 3,003 punches exchanged between them when Mike Alvarado and Brandon Rios first entered into the ring against each other for the first time. And it was marked then that these were two of the bravest fighters in the sport. It was at a time that continues where an undefeated record is something that every fighter prizes and tries to hold on to as long as they possibly can. And these two fighters were undefeated at that moment in time, and as a co-feature event on an HBO show, they decided to risk their records, put them on the line to be in a fight against one another rather than take an easier course against an easier path. And it's commendable, and it reflects the kind of character that each of these fighters has and marks why they're hallmark fighters of our HBO roster. But in addition, I think it shows the power of competitive fights, because these two fighters' careers have been immensely enhanced by their choice to fight one another, both in the first fight, the second fight, and now today, and the fights that happened in between. So I really want to thank both these fighters' camps. They're truly admirable fighters in the ring, and we know that Saturday night is going to produce the same kind of fireworks that the first two fights produced. On the undercard, we have a great up-and-coming rising prospect in Gilberto Ramirez in his strongest test to date against Maxime Vlasov, and we expect that fight to be a tremendous fight between those two as well. Our start time is 9:45 Eastern, and if you haven't checked it out yet, we did a 15-minute Road to Rios Alvarado 3, or Alvarado Rios 3, I should say. We are in Denver now. And it's a great inside look into both fighters' camps and the history of the trilogy. We look forward to seeing you all on Saturday night. Thank you all.